Hey, what's up guys? Snows here, and today we've got... Okay, just give me 1 second. Alright, that's better. Well, today we're in my garage. Sorry, hold on a second. Let me just do one of those Casey Neistat things. There you go. Is that good? Is that good? So this is my garage, and this right behind me used to be a set. It looked really good, I'll be very honest with you. But unfortunately, I never really found an idea, a show, something that I wanted to use it for. So it just kept collecting filth. And when the winter came, I completely stopped using the space because this is a garage and I'm in Canada, so minus 30s, minus 40s, we see them often. But now that the temperatures are getting a little bit higher, except for today, I want to bring this set back to its former glory so I can do something with it, so it can be a nice set, the best set, So I decided to make a video of me just cleaning up the place. You'll see how dirty it was and hopefully how clean I can make it. Honestly, I'm not even sure if it's gonna look that clean, but I'm gonna bring it back to its former glory. So I've got my GoPro set up and we're just gonna clean it up. By the way, it's 1:20 a.m., but don't worry, we've got this. The time lapse is not gonna be in the dark. I'm gonna start by turning on all of my lights, including, oh my God. Anyways, let's get right into it. Hey, so I just wanted to take this time to talk to you guys about the set that I have here. On the left, you can see the set that I use on some of my videos. I completely blocked the garage door. That way I could use it for videos. Funny story, the owner of the building is trying to sell, and the agent came with some visitors once to show the place. And I told her, I'm like, please do not open the garage door. I have things hanging in front of it, and if you open it, it's all gonna fall down. And guess what? The first thing she did when she came in was confuse the light switch with the garage opener, so the whole panel on the left side with all the lights just fell on the floor. And guess what? The first thing she says once that's all done and I've pretty much picked up all the broken glass from the bulbs is, well, can you keep it down now since I need to show people the garage? What a inconsiderate person. Anyways, pretty much everything you see here is from Craigslist because it just needs to look good on camera. From the wood I used for the frames, some of the Christmas lights, pretty much all of the IKEA style tables, they all came from Kijiji, which is basically Craigslist here in Canada. The sofa cost me 20 bucks. Sure, it has holes and paint stains and it's disgusting, but for a video, who cares? And on top of that, I'm allergic to cats, and that thing came with cat fur cladding everywhere. So the set I'm preparing right now is on the right side. You can see me starting to open the lights. I just dangled some string lights. I have the paddles there for my brother's canoe. They were rotten, so I dried them out and I basically painted them white. Right now you're gonna see me try and modify a microphone stand so I can put a light on it, but I'm not gonna end up using it, so pretty useless. If you look around the room, you might be able to see a sneak peek on one of my next videos. And if you're somebody that subscribed because of my custom PC build, don't worry, I'm definitely gonna make another one. I just received a tool that might make it easier for me to craft parts, which is pretty cool. For any of you wondering what's that PC all the way in the back there, that's like my first build. I think it's from 2010. It has an AMD 6-core 1090Ti, which is probably less powerful than like a current i3. It also has a 280X in it, which I would love to make a video, sort of a revisit. The only thing is, I think I had to hot glue the heatsink back onto the PCB because something broke. But I'm so glad I have it because whenever something breaks in my main system or I have to sell it or something, this works and can edit 1080p upscale to 4K, no problem. Alright, so this is pretty much the end of the time lapse, so let's go see what this set looks like now. Alright, so are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey, this is what it looks like. Pretty good, right? So this is going to be my new set. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna use it for, but definitely for some reviews, some talks with you guys, maybe live streaming if I can get an HDMI cable long enough to go from this camera all the way into the other room where my computer is with the capture card. Maybe I'll even be able to do more. The only thing is it's gonna take a little longer. Reason is it's still cold in Canada. It's about minus 15 right now and I just cannot stay in this garage for longer than about 20 minutes at a time. I also have to constantly turn on the heater for a few hours, wait a few hours, then go in, turn off the heater, start recording, and then if I finish before it gets too cold, then everything's all good. But if not, I have to turn on the heater, wait a couple of hours, rinse and repeat. So for now, we'll just keep this as a gem for you and me, and you never know, you might see some content right here on the sofa in the near future. One thing I really like about this setup is the fact that most of it is customizable. This lamp right here, what the fuck? This one right here, controlled by a tiny little remote so I can change the colors how I see fit. I'm trying to just point it at the lamp because if I point it anywhere else, then the IR signal bounces off and starts changing other lights. So I gotta make sure that I just keep it pointed at this. I have another one of these, a little more directional, pointed right at the paddle, so I'm able to change that color. And in the back there behind the white umbrella is a Hue light. I had one that broke and then suddenly started working again, and I decided to put it in there. And for the little ball lights, about 10 bucks on Amazon and you're good to go. One of the things that I'd like to do on this channel is to try and give you a little bit of insight on how each of my videos are made. Now, I do understand that my YouTube channel is extremely small, but I do believe that I have not only the experience, but I also have the quality in terms of content to be able to share some of that insight with you guys. So be ready to see some, I don't know, lighting, camera equipment, stuff like that, reviews, so that maybe if you're interested, you could buy one of these. You might learn that creating good quality content is actually not as expensive as you think if you use the gear that you currently have without having to buy multi-$1,000 equipment. Let me give you your first tip right now. If you want to be a tech tuber or a creator that uses a lot of B-roll, one thing that you absolutely must have is this: a fake IKEA plant. All jokes aside, I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of garage vlog, story time, sets, repurposing video. And if you'd be so kind, consider supporting me on Patreon. I do want to thank Philinkos. He is my first Patreon. Donation of $1. Thank you very much, my dude. It is greatly appreciated. I just can't believe that I have a patron. I set up that page, I got a patron the next day. Like, what? It just goes to show how crazily generous the community can be. If you have any questions for me, make sure you drop them down in the comment section. I'd love to do sort of a Q&A. You can follow me on Twitter to be able to send me these questions too if you'd like, although I'm not that active on Twitter. Leave a like on this video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. The comment section is also for comments, not just the questions. It's getting really cold since I turned off the heater. Make sure you click here to see the custom PC build that I made. Click here to subscribe to the channel. Click here if you want to see another video. Not sure what's going to be there. I'm just going to leave the Trump roulette roll. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, and there you go. This is the video. So click here if you want to see that one. Subscribe and yeah, all these things. You guys have been showing me so much love. 491 subs as I'm recording this video. Strangely enough, at the beginning of the day, I was at 480. 400. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.